Hey there, how's it going? Divine Messages 333. I'm Lisa. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Oh, holy. Do I dare? How many are there? Oh, I'm sorry, that's just too many. But I'm feeling like there's a very eager message that wants to come out. I'm getting eager and I'm hearing enthusiastic. You may be feeling eager or enthusiastic at this time. So this deck is Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Choquette. I really like this, and I can use this Oracle deck for all different kinds of areas, including like purpose, career, but it's pretty much just very like inspirational. I use it for guidance. So what can you tell us? Okay. What can you tell the collective? But yeah, let's just, like I said, eager, enthusiastic. I can't even, spit the words out before the cards come out. So let's just see what they have to say. We got 6 here. So 6. With 6, I'm getting, and the way I put them, it was like 3 and 3, okay? So first of all, 3s may be speaking to you, or 33, you may be seeing 33 a lot. I'm seeing 33 a lot, and I recently heard a message. I cannot remember where I got this message from. I think it was maybe a reading I was listening to, or something I read. Maybe it was something I read. Maybe I was looking up 33. So it was telling me, though, that if I'm seeing 33 a lot, it's a number of confirmation that I'm on the right path. So, and I have been seeing it a lot in all kinds of different ways. So I'm getting 6 cards here, 3 and 3. Okay. So you may also be seeing 33. 3s may just speak to you. You could be 33. I mean, there's just, if that number resonates with you at all. Also 6. So 6 is a number of balance, harmony. You may need to, it may be a reminder for you to keep your thoughts more positive versus negative. So you may be kind of in a lower vibration or frequency lately. Maybe you may be feeling like an imbalance within you, or not at like not a harmonious balance within yourself. So let's see what these cards actually have to say. I just want to, okay. So wake up call. Reflect on your truth. Make no judgments. Sometimes when I'm looking at the cards, I get the feeling of how the order would make more sense, or needs to go. So I'm trying to pick up on that right now. So we have become a clear channel and retreat, and also claim your art. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like, so I don't know if there could be something that has recently occurred. All right, so what I'm getting is that there may have been a situation that recently occurred for you, or you're kind of going through it right now, where you may have thought things were going to go a certain way, and then they didn't go that way. And then afterwards, when you're reflecting on it, you may realize that although you're okay with how things did end up, or the outcome of something, you may have missed something. You may have missed like a teachable moment for yourself. You may have missed a lesson, an opportunity for a lesson, or an opportunity to kind of redo a situation again, but in a different way with a different perspective. And it may have triggered some things in you that you started to reflect on, about yourself. And here I'm looking, reflect on your truth, right? Okay, so it may have triggered you to reflect on your truth because you had a wake-up call, okay? So if that situation speaks to you, if you can relate to that, this didn't happen for you to now judge yourself and how you handled the situation or what the outcome ended up being, if it was different than what you had anticipated. You don't want to make judgments because that will keep you stuck and that will delay, like let's just say, let's say you got a new job and it didn't work out, right? And now you're kind of like thinking about it and you're kind of stuck in that. Meanwhile, you still need a job. You need to replace what you just, lost or you got rid of or whatever. So making judgments versus observing, like I'm getting that you in the past would have made judgments on the situation, or you, that's like kind of how you would have, that's kind of the cycle. Like you would have made some decision or something would have happened a certain way that you weren't anticipating. And then you made a lot of judgments on the people involved, judgments on the situation, judgments on how it turned out, the outcome. And all that really did was slow you down in the past. And if you were to continue that I'm hearing line of thinking, that way of thinking, like if you would have continued that habit, I guess, then you are slowing down, you're delaying, things that are still to come in your future. You're kind of like wasting time, I'm hearing. So we have become a clear channel. So there's one way to look at a clear channel, and that is like if you're connecting, say you're a spiritual person or you're doing you do some kind of work that includes like divination, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to, but this is the example that's coming to me right now. So if, let's say you do this kind of work, let's say maybe you're not even spiritual, maybe you, I don't know, you do some kind of work where you have clients or something like that. So you want to make sure that your mind is clear. Now that is going to include free of substances, chemicals that could alter or fog up your mind, the channel. Let's say that you have clients, right? whether it's spiritual based or not. Let's say you have clients. I keep hearing like marketing, like maybe you work in some kind of marketing industry or something like that, and you have clients, and let's say, okay, this is literally the example that I'm seeing right now is someone is taking some clients out to like um entertain them, like a dinner or like a nightclub or something like that. If um if it's kind of common for you to have like some drinks or something, socialize, that kind of thing, you may need to, you may want to like reconsider how you socialize or connect with these people. Like, make sure that your mind is clear, that whatever channel you have between you when it comes to communication is clear. Okay, so I mean, I'm hearing telepathy, so I don't, this is really weird, the things that I'm getting right now. It's like I'm getting that some people almost communicate in a telepathic way. But I'm hearing gunked up or gummed up, like if it was a telephone like if a telephone cord or telephone line or something got, has like a lot of interference or static, or I just feel like communication isn't flowing smoothly or clearly, either between you and the universe, you know, your higher power, or people that you interact with that are, these interactions are important to you. Something that's important to you, I feel like the channel needs to be cleared up. The line of communication needs to be cleared up. However that fits into your life. It doesn't have to be a spiritual thing or whatever. Now, I don't know if you've been retreating after this situation played out, or if it hasn't played out yet, you're going to want to retreat. So some people could hear retreat as running away. Some people could interpret that as, like, say in Tarot the Hermit, where you're taking time to yourself to kind of pull back away from people, distractions, all of that, and so you can kind of reflect on your truth. You may have a lot of things going, yeah, all the lines there. You may have a lot of distractions, I'm getting. And then, like, here, the lines, and here, they're not as clear as those black ones. So I'm getting static. Again, that's kind of dealing with this clear channel. So I'm feeling like yeah, and see, like, how these lines here, this is not connecting. It's like they're like fragmented, or it's not a full connection. Okay, you see that? That's what I'm picking up on. This is not, it's not a full connection. But with Wake Up Call and Retreat, the backgrounds are the same, and it's uniform, and it's way more like organized. So maybe it will help you to organize your thoughts. So I feel like this wake up call is really meant to be a blessing. I feel like it's meant to be a blessing. And I feel like by by taking that time to reflect on your truth, it's going to point you, like, I'm feeling like you really, by sitting with yourself, sitting with your truth, asking yourself, what do you really want? Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. Like, what do you really want? How do you want this to go? Did you make a plan? Have you made a plan? I'm kind of feeling guided to pull some more cards here, but I feel like you need to narrow your focus a little bit, okay? You need to narrow your focus a little bit and come up with a plan. And it's going to the reflecting and taking the time out for yourself is going to help point you in the direction of your focus. Let's just see. Oh, okay. Oh my. Make a plan. And you see, the color of this card is the same as this spot. Okay, so I do, yes. You need to make a plan. Let's just see, just for shits and giggles, if anything else comes out. What else do you want us to know? What do you want the collective to know regarding this reading? Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, right. Okay. So like I was saying, when it comes to making no judgments, you're going to want to look forward, okay? You're going to want to look forward. And I know in the past, you may have made a lot of judgments. It would have delayed you, which would have probably, in some like distorted way, kind of confirmed whatever, negative thoughts you might have been having because of the situation and how it played out. But I feel like if you don't make the judgments, you reflect on your truth, and you take that time for yourself, it will help you to kind of get back in alignment, and you're going to need to lean on faith, okay? That this happened for a higher reason. But like I was saying in the beginning, 33, you are where you need to be. Let's say an opportunity had presented itself and you saw that as red flags. This, like, or something within this opportunity you saw as red flags. So you were like, not going forward with this anymore. No. And let's say you just quit or something, right? So, you in the past, you may have told yourself that this isn't working out. You may have taken it a totally different way, but if you can change your perspective, I feel like I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Is it the retrograde? Okay, so we also have imagine solutions, maybe it'll come back to me. And live your soul, not a role. This is going with claim your art. But you need to figure out what is the role, make your plan. Who are you in this plan you make? You're the main character, Let's say this was a play or a movie or something. How would you script it? How would it go? What is the plot, I don't know why that's coming to me. And I'm holding imagine solutions. So maybe that's a different way to think about things. Whatever way you had, let's say this situation happened a year ago. I can guarantee you would have handled it differently, or you would have had different feelings about it. But within this past year, something has changed, and you're able to change your perspective. Okay, you're able to change your perspective, and by doing so, it opens the doors, I feel, to be able to look at things a little differently and come up with a more like a creative solution. um I'm seeing this card right now and I'm getting a couple things. Painting, it's making me think of creative solutions, but also it's reminding me of like oil and water, and oil and water, I'm hearing oil and water don't mix. So maybe there was something, whether it's personalities or ideals or beliefs or something that just didn't mix. So look forward instead of backwards when it comes to whatever you were dealing with or are dealing with. Look forward, um, and take that time to come up with some creative ways when you're putting your plan together. You know, if you if you you know are the kind of person that could say, if you're super creative, you could say, okay, yeah, I'm going to write down my plan as if this is a movie, and in the first, I don't know, it's a 3-hour movie, and in the first hour, these things kind of happen, and this is how I will be in this part of the movie, and the second part,